Good morning, friends. Today I'm going to talk about the great difference between flexibility and rigidity. A person who is flexible will always have lot of friends and he will be able to face any situations, hardships and obstacles because he always thinks from the point of view of possibility and he always remains in the realm of possibility. Whereas a person who is rigid always is very stubborn like a mule and would always oppose and would always love to have everything his own way. Like we have seen a lot of examples in history where people like Hitler, Stalin, they were thrown into the dustbin of history because they were very rigid, violent. Rigidity normally leads to violence because we are not ready to accept the viewpoints of other people and we are not able to look things from the perspective of other person. Whereas a flexible person will always keep his door open and will be open to third alternative. Third alternative is something like first alternative is what we feel about a particular issue, and the other alternative is the other person is having his own perspective about the issue, whereas the third alternative is something where it's a common ground where both of us can meet and resolve the issue. Most of the problems in the world can be solved by the third alternative. Stephen Covey has written a brilliant book on this very subject, third alternative, where he has given ample examples where seemingly intractable problems have been solved by people who are open to the third alternative because that requires a lot of flexibility. Whereas rigid people, they are very stubborn and they stick to their viewpoint. They are not prepared to accept others' views, and that is the problem because it is you have to choose between being right and being good. Being right always creates enemies, whereas what is right, if it is given preference, all the parties are happy and it's a win-win situation for everybody. For a rigid person, it is always win and lose. He should win, the other person should lose. You can understand the humble grass survives a big storm and typhoon and tornado, whereas the rigid trees, they fall down because they are very rigid. They try to oppose a storm or typhoon and ultimately they are this thing. All the dead things are very rigid, the live things are always flexible. So I recommend that flexibility is the only solution to solve all the ticklish issues in the world. Thank you so much.